What's up, everyone? Welcome back. And if you're tuning in for the first time, huge thanks for being here. But let's jump right in. And to start us off today, we need to go to the desert and find the desert pyramid, a special chamber in the pyramid. I wonder, actually, if maybe that has it. So we'll actually check that first. And then go from there. We didn't get any upgrades since the last episode. I low-key have been busy. I mean, it's all good. Honestly, we shouldn't have any problems with what we currently have equipped. Yeah, okay, it is here. So we're gonna be fighting the what's his name? The Cursed Coffin. Oh, an enchanted sword. So I can't interact with him. So yeah, we do need to make a urn of souls. How does one make? 15 clay, some sturdy fossils, and any 4 gems. So I guess that's what we'll be working on today. Now we got all the gemstones we need, all of these sturdy fossils, and plenty of clay. So now we just gotta go over here to the Crimson, find the closest altar, and I'm gonna craft as many as I can, so 3 of them. Hopefully we don't need to use all 3 of them for this fight. But I mean, worst case, we use all 3. That really isn't that bad of a situation. We just trying to beat it today. For upgrades, there's actually not really any upgrades that I can think of that we could get right now, other than maybe like a weapon upgrade or 2, but this is still pretty good. Especially combined with potions. Oh wait, we're in the Crimson. Especially combining it with buffs makes it even stronger. We're already at max HP too. So I really don't know what more we could add to this build besides the buffs. So here we are. We'll make 3 urns of souls. We'll actually quickly stop at the desert and grab some of the arena buffs we have. Hopefully we can place them in there. If not, we can place it right outside of it and still get all those buffs. What is this? Force we came from Fairwood has been freed of its curse. I wish I was there to witness the forest sword and be tangled up by those cursed roots. But we toil with no humans, and our magic did nothing, so we roamed and roamed until we found this strange portal. It's what led us here. Okay, that's cool. A living twig. Can make living wood armor for summoner class. And we will grab some of these. I guess 100 of them. Blue moss. Yeah, I think that's good. He seems pretty chill. Alright, from here all we need is a heart lantern, campfire, and then this bast statue right here. Now we can go back to the arena down there and set it all up. Alright. Now we can get up in here. There we go. Can we place these in here? I actually cannot. Okay. It's fine. We'll just place all this right out the door. And maybe the campfire here? No. Campfire cannot go right there. There we go. Now we can start it. Yeah, I kind of remember this boss a little bit. I do know this was a pretty good boss though. Music sounds different. Okay, this seems relatively new. I don't like that. Okay, now this I remember. Yeah, this is gonna take a couple attempts. We'll grab potions for this next attempt. Yeah, you do not want to get grabbed by that. Nope. Ah, shoot. Okay, we actually did pretty good though. For the first attempt, no buffs. We did pretty good. Alright. Um, I guess we now have 4 of these? Anyways, we have the Frenzy, Blood Potion, Thorn, Mana Regen, and Power, Fortitude, Iron Skin, Swiftness, and Regeneration. Swiftness probably won't do us a whole lot here, just because this is a fairly enclosed space, and well, movement speed isn't like crazy important here. It should still help a bit, I guess. That reflector is actually also helping too, quite a bit, when it's up. Waiting on the mana. Okay, that's new. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I remember from our last Mod of Redemption playthrough, but I do not remember what it did, or what it was. It is grabbing me. I think that's the only thing it tries to do, is grab me and hold me in place. I'm guessing. I could be wrong. Okay, we are almost dead. But I think we're gonna be fine here. Ooh. Dang! Kinda just got sniped there a little. But you know what? That's fine. Because it doesn't seem like it's consuming any of these. Instead, it's only given us... Didn't consume these either. So I made only 3 of each. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna take advantage of this. Can we just... I can't even mine this. That is weird. Alright, well, I guess let's just keep it going. It's not looking too good. Dang. This might be a little bit harder than I initially thought, but you know what? We are getting decently close. Sadly, we can't make the arena bigger, because if we could, I think that would be a lot easier. But, I mean, obviously, some of the attacks kind of require the arena to be this small, so it's whatever. Okay, just as a side note, we're just gonna be using these instant houses just for a bit until I remember to actually build some more bases or some more houses. But we will have some more. We'll be able to get permanent buffs here somewhat soon. They are pretty expensive to get perma buffs, but honestly, always worth doing. I forgot to make the fortitude potions. This guy, oh my gosh. He's the definition of projectile spam. Every time he ground pounds, he sets out those 2 shockwaves. And every time he does that, he also shoots out like 3 to 4 ghosts on each side they go up. He has that like little purple blob thing that will grab you. And the 3 hands that he occasionally shoots out to also grab you. And then the sand falling from the ceiling. These are just crap. This is probably... Oh, we're pretty far in, if you can see, we have 14 burns of souls. We started with 3. So, it's definitely taken a lot more attempts than I initially was hoping it would. I'm hoping that this will have some decent gear for us. Ideally, weapon, maybe. I think the main thing I'm noticing from this fight is our lack of survivability. Which, I mean, wouldn't be a huge problem if we had a larger arena, which obviously with this boss, you can't have one of those. Which is fine, If there wasn't so many heckin' projectiles. Maybe I'm just washed at Terraria. That could be it. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if that was the case. You also can't even grapple to the ceiling because that'll drop more sand on your face. And well, you know, that just deals more damage. So there's really just not that much you can do. Plus there's a couple of my attempts lost because he kept juggling me. Yes, I don't like 320 HP right there. 320 HP. I mean, we gonna be able to do this. We're out of buffs now, but we gonna be able to do it. There we go. That was heckin' stressful. Holy. We got the treasure bag. What do we get? The cursed while held out, increased life regen. I can talk. And debuff depletion, but decreases defense by 10. We can move with it. The regen is noticeable, so maybe that's worth. We got the boulder throw, which Peter, this is a horrible time right now. Let's see. While grounded, grab a huge boulder from the earth. Release the button to hurl it towards your cursor. Boulder damage scales with its speed. Pierces enemies with low HP. Okay, so the faster we go, the more damage it does. That's cool. No, we might actually be able to use that. So we will place down our relic. We've kind of been just placing them in random places, so why not? Right there. Beautiful. So, I don't actually have anything I could test this on. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. This may be a moment. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like to support the channel, liking, commenting, or subscribing goes a long way. But till then, I will see you in the next video. Bye!